Hello, good evening to everybody. Today we are going to continue the functionalism. What we left yesterday, we are going to wind it up today. Here, functionalism already study about the mental status. Here, whole means a event. Let us assume program. For this program, number of actions are there, or in the whole, number of parts will be there. Parts word will be replaced by trait. The trait word used in psychology generally, or element like in chemistry department. So all these words are nothing but the basic micro level parts, minor parts, either trait or part or element. These are doing some work. It is for its stability of its part and also contributing some services for the whole program or the wholeness. So here it is, stability has been taken place when the program is over. Meanwhile, what is happening? Maintenance of the society or maintenance of the social structure had been taken place. When the maintenance has taken, automatically relationship also, set of relationship had been taken place. Function is nothing but the combination of number of activities or the actions. When they are interacting, after that what is happening? Relationship had been taken place. So, set of relationship ensured. One is maintenance, second one is set of relations. When the each part is working for itself and contributing some services for the integration of the whole. And another way, it is not the trait, more than trait. Example, if you think yourself, there is a square. Square is divided into 4 chambers by keeping the plus. Each chamber we can use it with another word, zone or category. Trait is small part. Zone or the category is comparatively larger part. Here it will show the link between relatively stable structure. Relatively stable structure. What is relatively? Example, if you go for the entrance examination, the people are writing after intermediate. Many people got pass. Only few people are selected. That is 95%. That is 95 marks who secured, they got the selection. 92 they didn't get it. Here it is relatively better status, 95. Relatively lower status. So here it is, the link is between relatively stable structure, not 100%, relatively stable structure. Who said? American sociologists. Particularly his name was Talcott Person. Whereas first what I said is British anthropologist. What they said, then Mr. name is Robert Radcliffe Brown. What he said, each trait is working for itself and for the others or for the whole. But Talcott Person is telling, it shows the link between the relatively stable structure, social structure. Okay, sometimes all traits never involved for the dysfunction. Dysfunction means not regular function, abnormal function, useless function. Example, in the society, all people are bad, all people are killing, all people are cheating. No, some people are good. Like that, some elements, some traits are always doing the work for the promotion, integration of the unit, bigger unit or the whole. But some are going for involved in negative thoughts, dysfunction, but not all people. So few and all. Few are dysfunction, but majority are for the integration. And another point is stability and sharing the public opinion. we are going to ask about the what is the CM, what type of works he has done for the society, are you getting any benefits from that government? We are going in the field work, we are asking. Some people said XYZ answers. We are getting the information from the public and sharing what they had in their mind, they are sharing for us. It is a permanent stability and sharing the public opinion. These two words are more useful to emphasize the consensus of order. Consensus means final opinion. That is also opinion. Based on the public opinion, the higher authority people has some opinion. Based on the earlier functions, public what they thought, because some say CM has done some work, some function has taken place, public had some X opinion. That opinion we got it. This X opinion is useful to think about the next better social welfare measures or the schemes for the public. So always share the public opinion and it will be useful for them next time when the journalists are informed to the higher authorities, automatically what are the negative points they want to rectify it and they want to do the good functions for them. And then generally the functionalism is a complex phenomenon. Even though if it is a complex, there is an order. Example, I may not understand within the mobile there are design or computer number of designs are there. If you open it, only experts can understand it. There is an order. We may not understand, this is our fate, we are not interested, but the software engineers people, they know very well. Even though it is a complex, there is an order. And also stability. If you maintain that order, the computer or mobile will work. Stable, permanently it will work. And another point, every institution is having the internal parts. Each internal parts may be micro level parts or the major level parts or categories. Traits are the categories. They are helping for the stabilize the institutions. In case if the internal parts are not working properly, is the integration has taken place? The institution will be developed? No. Teachers are coming but they are not explaining. Teachers are coming, only half an hour they are telling. Even though the students are asking the doubts, they are not explaining. So all that the weaker points. Because of this, number of students were failed. Next time nobody wants to join in that. So each role takers in the institution is very important. If all the role takers are doing good, automatically students are getting good marks, institution will be developed. Institution functions are doing well and going well. Or else, in long run, survival mechanism is collapsed. Indispensable for the survival mechanism. Is the institution, educational institution is for 1 year, they want to construct the building? No, it is for the longer run. Long run survival mechanism. And it also, we will think about the institution to institution relationship. Example, we are having the primary institutions and secondary institution, group and institution. Groups are with the help of customs and traditions, we are controlling. The formal institutions are with the rules and regulations. Example, family is a informal institution, informal group. Educational college is a formal group with rules and regulations, it is working. So each institution has the relationship with another institution. In the college, only teaching is there? No. Finance transactions is also there. For the workers, they are going to give the salaries. They are having the relationship with the economic subject, economic institution. Sometimes some institutions are religious based, Christian based or Hindu based. So in many ways, The institution to institutions have the relationship. If the relationship is good, social system is good, society is good. Now the society is unrest because of the religious clashes. And now we will think about the another point. Sociologists and anthropologists are adopted two types of analysis. Sociologist analysis is first you want to satisfy the needs of methods of analysis. What is madam needs of needs to satisfy method of analysis? What is bit by bit you are telling? No. If you gather the data from the field work, you are handed over to the statistician, your papers you handed over, sir, I want the results. So for A question, what is the result point, B question, C question, like that. Then the statistician asked the research student, sir, I need 4 points. I am going to use A type of method. For A type of technique when I am using, I need so and so parts, so and so points. If you provide it, I will apply that, I will execute this formula, I will give the results for you. So for the method of analysis, we are going to give the needs, requirement for the statistician. That's why first you meet the needs of. Needs, for what type of needs? There are some requirements, some points or some subject matter the statistician is asking, you should supply it. It is useful for method of analysis, A method. For first 5 questions, A method. Second 5 questions, B method I am using. For first 5 questions, A square correlation. Second question may be the scatter, may be the regression analysis. So like that we are going to adopt it. So each method of analysis requires the varieties of the subjects, dependent and independent variables, something like that. And that is sociologists are asking. What about the anthropologists? Anthropologists are asking, no madam, that type is not necessary, we are having the variety. These people are providing the alternative mechanism, that is evolutionary theory, to understand the functionalism. Our interest is functionalism. Evolutionary theory. Evolution may be the unilinear evolution, single line, or multilinear evolution. Juvenal Stewart. These subjects we will study under the evolutionary program of the cultures in the ecological anthropology. But our part is only the social anthropology. But unilinear evolution or multilinear evolution, if it comes, I will explain to that later. And also, not only the evolutionary theory, alternative evolutionary theory, and another mechanism is trait diffusion theory. Trait is small parts. Another name is element, something I told you. Trait diffusion. Diffusion means origin is one place and it is moving to the various directions. Example, if you lit the agarbatti, the smell will go to the various places. The incense will go to the various, the smell will go to the various places. The scented smell. Or, if you take the small pebble at the stove, if you throw on one beaker, there is a good water, or in a well, if you throw it, automatically you are disturbing the calmness of the water. The ripple, one after another, the changes had been taken place. Because of one action, number of actions had been taken place. So here it is, anthropologist way of explanation for the functionalism is different. Sociologist way of explanation for the functionalism is different. Sociologist means meet the needs for the method of analysis. But anthropologists provide the alternative evolutionary theory and also trait diffusion theory. And we will switch over to the importance of functionalism. If each person needs are satisfied by the society, then the society is at the resting period. In case I have 10 needs, I want the bungalow, I want the car, I want the necklace, so many 10 items I am in need. If everything is provided by the society, where is the problem for me? No problem. If it is excess, I will give it to someone. In case, if instead of 10 points of satisfaction, if I will got only 6 points of satisfaction, 6 desires of satisfaction, what about the 4? There is a guilty consciousness. There is a chance for the conflict nature within myself. Lack of money, I didn't purchase the car. Lack of money, I didn't purchase the house, something like that. So, whatever it may be, the society is trying to balance it. In spite of negative points, even though if it is not available, no problem. Next time we will get it. First we should adjust it. So, the important of the functionalism is satisfying the individual desires by the society, then automatically it will be harmonious relationship. In case one or two are not satisfied, somehow it will try to balance this. What is the strengthening point in the functionalism? There are two words. One is socialization, another is the social order. Socialization is equal to teaching process, learning process. Teaching training, learning training. Giving and taking. What I am giving, you are taking. What I am teaching, you are learning. These two, action and reaction, both is equal to socialization. This is another chapter I will explain. Socialization. If I do not have the money, the elderly people are telling, madam, you take the classwork, then you get the money. So I am trying to imitate like the other people. If I will work, I may get some amount of money. Imitation. This is one of the factors for the socialization. When we are going to socialize, first initially I should adjust. First class I cannot understand. So 58 minutes, 60 minutes I want to say. Now all the people are giving complaint. Why madam so many hours you are taking? Take the 30 minutes, sufficient for that. Other side people, you should think the pulse rate of the student. He is always busy with some other activities. 1 hour together they cannot spend on you. Okay, I will take the point taken into consideration. The psychological temperament, moreover education. If it is funny program, all people will stay. It is an education. It is must to get the job. So minimum amount of time you should spend here. That's why they are giving the chance for the shorts also. In the shorts I am giving the very important points. For the past classes also I will try to give it later. Here it is. Strengthening of the functionalism is socialization. In case if I didn't adjust, forcibly I should made to adjust. If the exams are coming, I am not interested, but the exams are nearing, I was forced to learn it informal way. If you are joining NCC, if you are not wearing the dress, the teacher instructor will send you out or give the punishment. Forcibly you should adjust and you should follow the rules of the NCC exercise. So social order and socialization, these two are important point to strengthen the functionalism. What are the limitations of functionalism? There are two limitations. One is merit, another is demerit. Merit point always work. All traits and categories or zones are working very effectively for the progress of development of integration of that whole unit. This is a positive point, no negative point. What about the demerit point? Demerit point is Simply we are ignoring the conflicts. In case some 2 or 3 persons are fighting on the road, all people are observing just like that without going and separate. If you are leave like that, they may kill with one another. First with the manhandling, second they will take the knife, something like that. So it is the role of the spectators to go and divide them and separate them. But nobody wants to involve it. Ignore the conflicts. You are giving the chance for the society. You improve you are develop in the conflict nature. If you go, it will be minimized. That also functionalism, this also functionalism. So here it is, conflicts are ignored or ignored the conflicts. Exploitation. Rich people always exploit the poor people. Boss always exploit the servants. Master always exploit the servants or lower category and suppressed by the Marxism. The Marxism word, when you listen it, automatically we should think the Karl Marx. Karl Marx, first of its kind in the society, across the society, introduced two words, rich people and the poor people. But poor man, he does not know middle class is there. Later, his ideas are segregated, not very much good, not very good. Good is, they said. Why? Because he didn't used the middle class. Only high class and the low class, rich and the poor. Always rich people are exploiting the poor people. Or in the villages, landlords are always exploiting the agricultural labor plus artisans. Artisans are nothing but non-agricultural labor. That is potterman, goldsmith, blacksmith, dhobi, some other weavers. All these people are not agriculturists, non-agriculturists. So these artisans and agricultural labor will be exploited by the jamindars or the landlords. So these are the points of the functionalism. Once again we will review. The functionalism will start with a lower level word, that is the bottom level unit. That unit name is element or trait or the part. The British sociologists are taking the trait is very important. Trait work is important. Trait working for two purposes. One need is for itself and another work is extended for the integration of the particular whole work or the whole unit. Who is the gentleman? Said Radcliffe Brown, British anthropologist, British sociologist, British anthropologist. And the another one is Talcott Person, American sociologist. What he said? No madam, micro unit is not sufficient. You can go for a little bit higher. By that, it will give the link between relatively stable structures in the society. So what is the difference between the American sociologist and the British anthropologist, whatever it may be? Between these two professors, what is the difference? One is the bottom level, micro level point they have taken into consideration, and another professor has taken the middle range, major area he has taken into consideration. But both are important for the integration of the whole unit. Sometimes all elements are involved in the dysfunction. No, few elements only involved in the dysfunction, abnormal function. All people cannot involve to do the murder or cheat the others or be as an hooliganism and rowdyists. Only few members, that is in the newspaper, in the paper, white paper, some margin we are giving. In the margin we will keep them, and the other sheet is good people. And then stability, sharing the public opinion. The researcher has went to the village and he got the various responses and he has taken and submitted before the parliament or government. Then they thought what they have done is not sufficient for the people. Again, they should rectify their mistakes and do the some more favor in the name of welfare measures or the schemes. So, shared the public opinion which is a stable, and it will be useful to emphasize the consensus and orders. Next level opinion according to their convenient, they are going to prepare it. That is order. Order is legal order. That is also function. Next, functionalism is not the simple phenomenon. It is a complex phenomenon, but it has in its own order. Already I told you, mobile and the computer. We do not know what is the order. Maybe many varieties of the designs if you open it. Because we do not have the technology. We are not studied. Only hardware industry people, they know it. So even though if it is a complex for the common man, for the experts it is in a good order. So it is order and also stable. That order should work with stable, or else mobile or the computer cannot work. And then, if all parts in the institution, if it is not working properly, survival of the mechanism is collapse, or indispensable survival of the mechanism, societal mechanism. Society cannot survive if the society cannot satisfy the needs of the individual. You see, society is giving some job for me. Other than that, I am also doing at the evening hours this class. It is giving an opportunity because I am the mature woman. For a certain extent, I would like to extend my services. So we should not say the fault is with the society. It is the fault lies with us. If you are interested, if you are lazy, you cannot earn. If you are active, there is a chance to earn it. And then, institution to institution, there is a close relationship or interactions, or else social system cannot be safe zone. So intra-institutional relationship are very, very important for the society as well as in the society social system. And also another one is the sociologist and anthropologist views are different. Sociologist views, what is their views? For the analysis, satisfy, meet the needs for the method of analysis. For A type of method of analysis. For B type of method of analysis, another need. For C type, another need. Who has introduced this type of statement? Sociologist. What about the anthropologist? Anthropologists, they won't accept such type of things. Take the consideration and provide the alternative evolutionary theory. Evolutionary theory may be unilinear or multilinear. It has done by, given out by the information with the juvenile steward. So, ecological anthropology. And then another one is, another point is trait diffusion theory. Trait is small or diffusion means one origin place is different, reaching place is different. Agarbatti. When you lit it, the smell will go for various places. And also, if you throw the stone in the well, so automatically disturb the entire water. And also, what is the importance of functionalism? If all traits, elements, categories are working properly for its satisfaction and the satisfaction of the whole unit, then automatically balance has taken place, everything is happy. But what I said, it never happens. All needs never be satisfied. But maximum society is trying to provide the satisfaction when we are demanding the needs. What is the strengthening ideas in the functionalism? Socialization and social order. Socialization means teaching and learning. This may be the formal learning, formal teaching, that is according to the rules and regulations. And social order, when the things are not materialized, disturbed, distracted, deviated, then the legal order will come and it will be restructured. And what are the limitations of functionalism? Merits and demerits. Merits are nothing but each unit is working properly for the integration of the unit. It is a very good point for the stability of social structure and stability of function and integration of function. And the next point is demerit point. Ignore the conflicts. We are not interested to involve in anybody's conflict. If you leave them, automatically one day or another day they will also come disturb us. So we should try to control them. But nobody wants to involve in that. This is the demerit point. If something happened, we should telephone to the police. If something happened, we should call them someone. So another one is exploitation. Exploitation by rich exploited the poor people. At the villages, landlords exploited the agricultural labor as well as the peasants as well as the artisans, non-agricultural units. And also a suppression by the Marxism. Marxism means rich and poor. Already who introduced this one? Mr. Karl Marx. For so many years, all people are praised the Karl Marx, but after some time, when they are the other economists tried to discourage, to criticize the disciples of Karl Marx. Your professor has not done properly, completely, successfully completed, only just completed. He told rich people and the poor people, what about the middle class? He forget about that. So it is better, being the students and disciples of the Karl Marx, you should try to justify it. They asked. That is another class we will take into consideration. That middle class, another name is conscious class. What is the name for that? Conscious class. Okay. By this, functionalism is over. Today we are going to wind it up. Today's lecture on YouTube platform. Please kindly like it, share it and subscribe it. And moreover, next class, already I completed the structuralism. By today's functionalism. And the third variety is structure and functionalism. Both, if it works, how it will be. That is the next class we will go. And the important points I am going to describe in the shorts. Okay, good day.